You are now listening to the sounds of the
Bald
Black,
Bald
black,
Bald
black,
Bald
black,
nerd, nerd.
black, black,
Bald
black,
The homie Red Hood Wade is a
black,
Nerd.
My man Woke Bar Doom is a
black,
Nerd.
You know that Brandon Orton is a
black,
Nerd.
And the man who made this beat is a
black.
Nerd.
With the Bald Black Nerds, I want to thank my homie, the homie, Bald. I was listening to thanks to the homie Battle Axe for that extra our intro. He also does the intro for the Old Man Wade Show. He does the intro for Panda Gasms as well. So I want to shout out to him for making this intro. But welcome to the Bald Black Nerds podcast. I am your host, the outcast of the Bat family, Red Hood Wade. And we also have the Wizard of the WWE, Brandon Orton, and live from the Lord of Wolveria, Woke Von Doom. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
What up?
What's going on, Brandon? How you feeling?
I don't know what happened. My computer just restarted.
There you go.
Oh, I thought it was that. What kind of computer are you using? First of all.
A Mac Mini.
Oh,
Really? I don't know why I thought you were using like a homemade computer.
PC. I'm like,
I do
how's
have
that?
a PC. I got a gaming PC, but I don't use it. Except
No,
for gaming.
use that shit for your streaming.
I just use it for gaming.
You
I haven't even turned it on in like 3 months.
you'll get much
I
better
mean, it's
results,
on,
bro.
but I haven't turned it on.
You'll get much better results using all that power that you use for gaming, for streaming and shit. I'm telling you.
All right. So we'll get back to it. Brandon, how you doing, man?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So since we're here with you, we had a
Westworld's back, nigga. And y'all, I'm mad y'all didn't tell me that shit.
I don't watch that shit.
I've never seen it.
Oh, that's my fucking show, man. I had no idea it was back.
All right. So what are they on, like season 4?
Season 4, yeah.
All right. So you know what? I'll start. You know what? When I get in the room, when we're done doing this, I'll start it with Maria.
You better be ready to pay attention. It's one of them shows where you gotta pay attention.
Oh, so I can't like write and watch it.
Absolutely not. No, not Westworld.
I feel because straight up and down, I write when I watch almost anything, like because it's I have my hands, like either my hands or my feet. I have to be doing something with them. But anyway, so since we're talking to you, Brandon, give us a wrestling roundup. What's going on in the rest of the world right now?
AEW just had its Forbidden Door pay-per-view, which was an AEW New Japan collaboration pay-per-view. It was a very, very, very good show.
My man's back.
The build up to the show was fucking ass, but the show was fantastic. It was a very good show. They didn't really, they had to change the card a lot because both companies have like a shitload of injuries. Like everyone's hurt. Bryan Danielson's hurt. CM Punk's hurt. Adam Cole's hurt. He got a fucking concussion. Cody Rhodes is hurt. It's just a lot of people fucking hurt.
Cody Rhodes ain't even in AEW.
No, it's a lot of people hurt in both companies, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I got you.
In both companies. There's a lot of people out right now that's just hurt. So, especially in AEW, so they had to like change the card up a bunch. It was supposed to be Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr., which would have been incredible. But it ended up being Cesaro or Claudio Castagnoli who showed up.
That's my guy.
So Claudio is in AEW, and he's in the Blackpool Combat Club, which is William Regal, John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, Bryan Danielson, and now Cesaro, which is a dope ass group.
That's crazy.
It's a cool ass group. So they just beat the shit out of people, just beat the shit out of people, and they're feuding with Jericho's group. And Jericho's group is called the JAS, the Jericho Appreciation Society. And he calls themselves sports entertainers. And they're the sports entertainers on the wrestling show. And so he's doing that gimmick, where it's basically like, we are sports entertainment, y'all are wrestling. And then they're feuding with the people who just beat the shit out of you. So it's a good contrast.
I had to say what you will about Jericho's opinions on COVID and politics. That man knows how to be a sports entertainer.
He does. The Jericho Appreciation Society, or the JAS. So they're feuding with them. So that's pretty good. there's one wrestler that I'm not like a fan of. Like I hate the Young Bucks. Like I just hate them. Like I just don't understand the appeal to them. I don't get it. I don't get ironic wrestling. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand like all the fucking flips and moves for no reason. Like I never got into that. But there's one wrestler who I fucking hated with all my guts. And now I love this dude, and it's Orange Cassidy. I never thought I would like that dude.
Dude who used to be married to one of the girls from Toxic Attraction.
I don't know if he used to, I didn't know that. But Orange Cassidy's gimmick is that he's nonchalant, right? They call him Pockets because he sticks his hands in his pockets. And he wrestles his hands in his pockets.
Yo, that's not
and
him.
moves in slow motion like he doesn't care, right? And so I was like, yo, this is so fucking stupid. Wrestling's supposed to be like a fight. This is dumb. And now I fucking love Orange Cassidy. I love that. I get such a kick out of him. Like, it's so fucking great. And he had a match with Will Ospreay on Sunday night, which was fucking amazing. Like, amazing. It was just an incredible match. So I love that so much. So yeah, AEW, the thing with AEW is, Tony Khan is not a good booker. Like, he's not a experienced booker. So like some of the stories just don't make sense. I think they rely too much on wrestling. But when they get it right, they're right. Outside of Roman Reigns, their right is better than any other right in WWE outside of Roman Reigns. And so when they get it right, it's good. But when they don't get it right, it's some of the worst shit you've seen. And so it's kind of like this weird in between greatness and dog shit. They also have this group called The Acclaim, which is like these two rappers, which are hilarious. But now they're in a group with the Ass Boys, old man. The Ass Boys are Billy Gunn's kids. They call them the Ass Boys. He was Mr. Ass.
Fucking love it. I fucking love that.
And so Billy Gunn is still there. And by the way, if you Google Billy Gunn right now, that dude is fucking jacked.
He's still in shape. Steroids to do that though.
So not just in shape. He looks like fucking Lex Luger, and he's 59 years old. It's incredible. He's like a giant because everybody in AEW is not that big. They have a bunch of big guys. So he looks like a fucking monster anytime he gets in the ring because he just looks like he's like Andre the Giant next to everybody else. And so they had a match, The Acclaimed and the Ass Boys, which is pretty fucking funny. So I like that group. So yeah, AEW's doing dope. WWE, apparently Sasha Banks got her release. So we'll probably see her on AEW soon. I would imagine.
But they're 3 month non-compete clause or whatever.
90 days. But apparently she got her release like a month or so ago, almost 2 months ago. So a month ago, whenever that shit happened. Roman Reigns is taking a couple more things before I end my corner. Roman Reigns is taking a lighter schedule, so he's not on as many TV shows or in pay-per-views. Like he's not on Money in the Bank this week. He's decided to take a lighter schedule, which to me means they got about 2 to 3 more years of full-time Roman Reigns before he transitions into Hollywood, because he's going into look at that fucking face, like he's going into Hollywood.
Yeah.
So the problem with WWE is they haven't built any stars. They don't have any. Roman Reigns is a star. Sasha Banks was a star. Charlotte Flair's a star. Becky Lynch is a star.
But
that's it.
All the people you've named, these are people who I was thinking about this, and I was talking to a buddy of mine about this with the NBA, how I think the NBA is in trouble because they don't have a real facing. Like they have LeBron, but LeBron's not going to be there forever. LeBron's got another LeBron could play another 12 years and still be good. He has another 5 years of being as good as he is now.
No, absolutely not. LeBron James is 39 years old. He is not going to be this good at 44 years old.
They said the same thing about Tom Brady, dog.
Tom Brady plays quarterback. He doesn't play athletic. LeBron James is already diminished athletically. He's still great.
But that's the thing about it, though. Like as great as he is athletically, he's not like Russell Westbrook, and in the sense that he can also he could spend another 12 years just distributing the ball. He could be Rajon Rondo.
LeBron James is not playing at 60 years old, 50 years old man.
Could. Absolutely. But my point being is that there's nobody. The WWE.
You got Steph Curry.
Yeah,
he's the face. He's a face.
He's a face, but it's not. But again, Steph Curry's not going to be around much longer because
No, he probably got 5 more years, maybe 4 or 5 more years.
And they thought it was going to be Zion, but that ain't it, dog. So I have one of my favorite segments that I've started is called "Do You Care?" So I'm gonna start with a fun one, and then I'm gonna get into one that I'm pretty sure is gonna make Brandon and Hobby throw something at me just for bringing it up. First off, new Harley Quinn trailer. Whether you've seen it or not, do you care about Harley Quinn season 3 popping up?
Oh, I didn't know the trailer came out. I fucking love that show.
Super Bowl, because I know Shay Nice is a huge Harley Quinn fan.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you guys got me into it. It took me a while to get into it, and it's probably one of the best comic book based animated shows ever. But DC has like all the top 10 best animated comic book shows are probably all DC. So I'm not surprised. So super excited. Can't wait to see the love story continue. Can't wait to see more Kite Man. Yep. So I'm excited.
So do you guys want? So I can tell you guys real quick some notes that I took down about the Harley Quinn show. So first off, some things to take away. Joker's going to be running for mayor. The trailer opens with Amanda Waller being captured by Harley Quinn. The Court of Owls will be in there, but it's not the Court of Owls we think, because they start talking and they go, "Let the orgy begin." Swamp Thing is in love and he has a man bun. Harley Quinn has an invisible jet. James Gunn sits in a seat made of Clayface. Batman is shrimping Catwoman's toes.
James Gunn, as in the director, James Gunn?
Gunn, as in the director, is in the show.
Okay.
And he's playing himself.
Okay.
I'm all in. Like this,
Okay.
You guys see the trailer. Like I'm tempted to like pause the show real quick, just so we could watch it.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, Hobby, pause it real quick.
All right, I could actually play it on one of these.
Just play it live.
Yeah, give me 1 second here just to set it up.
But do it live.
Yeah, I will. I got you, bro.
Yo, Brandon, what is that from?
That's from Bill O'Reilly.
We'll do it
Bill
live.
O'Reilly show. He was getting pissed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was getting pissed. He didn't know it was running. And he was like, "Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll just do it live then.
Do it live."
Oh.
By the way, the best moment in cable news TV history is on the Bill O'Reilly show when he was interviewing Cameron.
Yo, yes.
Which everyone should watch at some point. It is the best cable news moment in history.
And Cam held his own too. That was the part that got me.
He's you mad. Just antagonizing that man on his own show. It's the best.
So remember when Ludacris wouldn't let the Bill O'Reilly shit go after he lost the Pepsi deal?
Ludicrous.
Yeah, Ludacris had a Pepsi deal, and then Bill O'Reilly told Pepsi that he's a gangbanger and a drug dealer, and then fucking he had this whole thing about how like he just was shitting on Bill O'Reilly for like a year. It was the greatest shit ever. He goes, "Shout out to Bill O'Reilly. I'm gonna throw you a curve. You're mad that I'm a thief and got away with words. I'm gonna throw you a bone." I forget how it goes, but it's on "Blow It Out Your Ass." Are you ready, Hobby?
Yeah.
All right, hit that play button.
Did you hit share sound?
Hold up.
I don't think you hit share computer sound.
No, I did it. Yeah, you're not. Give me a second here. Yeah, because you're not listening to that audio. Give me 1 second, and you.
You mad?
Yo, Cam held his own. I love the fact that he just like really held his own against him. He's all right too. He did not give a shit. Harlem. Yo, Cam's
It's so great, man. It's the best. It's the best. Everyone should watch it. Like, there's 2 things everybody should watch. That and, oh man, have you ever seen the interview on The Breakfast Club with Ray J when he's mad at I think he's mad at Fabulous.
Yeah.
I think it's Fabulous.
It's Fab, but because Ray J, no, Fab was being interviewed, and Ray J said he was gonna come down and shoot him.
He says, "I told that nigga I'm gonna slap him, and I slapped that nigga." It's the funniest interview, bro. He's so ridiculous.
Yo, Ray J.
Anybody, it's so ridiculous. Everybody should watch it. You should listen to it. It's hilarious.
Yo, it's really fucking good. The Breakfast, I don't really fuck with Charlamagne, but like the Breakfast Club interviews are fucking phenomenal. Like some of them are great.
I hate the Breakfast Club, but I thought that was funny. That shit was fucking funny.
Yo, the not Trick That, the what the hell is his name? Man, I can't remember his name. Cash Money, Baby. The Baby interview cracked me the fuck up.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
And I love that he got up and Charlamagne was like, I bet you won't say that shit to Trick Daddy.
Bro, Ray J had to be on cocaine, man. It was so insane on that interview. He was insane.
He was a crazy person in that whole fucking thing. Like that dude was nuts.
If you want me to do it, you can give me permission. I can do it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry because I'm trying to see how to reroute the audio, but it's not working for some reason. Yeah, if you want to,
let me share. I got it.
All right. Let me close
You gotta
this.
give me permissions.
Yeah. Cool. You should be able to share your screen.
It says host disabled participant screen sharing.
Really? Participants.
You're stingy on the screen.
I don't know I did it.
I want to see this now. Like the anticipation's got me hyped.
I know, right? Like,
we can literally just pause the audio and go watch it.
No, I got it. I got it ready.
yeah.
Once he lets me share.
And honestly, this is shit we got to figure out. Anyway,
I think you got to go to settings and then allow other people to share, or you go to share screen and you can allow people to share from that screen. If you click share screen, there should be like a button at the bottom that says like allow others to share.
All right, here we go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there you go.
All right, there we go. Share sound, optimize for video.
Oh, I could have just shared screen that way. Aha, I'm an idiot.
All right. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Can y'all hear that?
2-week anniversary.
Okay.
I freaking Texas internet, yo.
2-week anniversary.
What is it with you and like bags of people?
Harley, she's head of the Suicide Squad.
You never returned my email.
Why are you stirring up drama right now?
This is not drama, okay? What's she gonna do? She's wearing a pencil skirt. Harley and Ivy are back. Let the Eat Bang Kill tour begin. I don't give a damn about my reputation. BFF, GFX, right?
Ivy! The Caribbean!
Oh, thanks. We've been doing a ton of banging. And I'm only doing good when I'm having fun. Don't ever please stop
It's so fun and then raunchy and then a little scary.
Don't give a damn about my reputation.
Oh, that's terrifying!
Oh my God.
Shall I continue?
It's not worth
What?
Let the grand orgy begin!
Please, James Gunn, sit on me.
You are gonna cream when you hear this plan. It would make Lex Luthor shit his pants.
That man does not shit his pants.
Yo,
for
that's
anything.
crazy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. It comes out the day before my birthday too. Yes.
Yeah, that is I cannot wait to watch that. That's been on my I've been highly anticipating like the season 3 premiere. Before we get into the next topic, Brandon, other than Harley Quinn, who's your favorite episode? Who's your favorite character on that show, and who are you looking forward to see more of?
Oh, Harley Quinn's not my favorite character. Kite Man is.
Hell yeah!
Love Kite Man. Kite Man is so ridiculous. Kite Man, and then what's his name? Dr.
Oh, Dr. Psycho.
Dr. Psycho, yeah, Dr. Psycho.
Yo, he's the worst. Like,
Turning him
literally.
into that character is so fucking meta, which is hilarious to me.
But is there any character like on any platform worse than him?
In what? On TV?
Just period, bro. Like I feel like he's number one in the worst.
Homelander.
Nah, he's worse than Homelander, bro.
Well, out of your goddamn mind. A-Train.
He's worse than A-Train.
No, he's worse than A-Train.
He's the worst, yo. He's number one on my book, bro.
So Javi, who's your favorite character on Harley
Yo,
Quinn?
after that trailer, Batman and Catwoman, because I just want to see Batman just.
So you know, originally he was supposed to be going down on her, right?
Yeah, but let's see if that happens now.
He's not going to. They told him that they weren't going to allow.
Listen, bro. Discovery now owns all this shit, and they're like, listen, whatever y'all wanted to do, y'all can do.
I'm tempted to stay up and watch all of these because I kind of feel like they're just going to do it anyway.
Hell yeah. I hope they do. Fuck them. What? Yo, the best shit happening for these people is their animated sector, especially Harley. So please relax. They have no leverage over this situation.
Really don't.
Well, and Doom Patrol.
And Doom Patrol. But yeah, but I think Harley's way more popular.
Yeah, it is. Although Doom Patrol's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't shock anybody, but probably my favorite character on that show was King Shark. King Shark and Poison Ivy are my two favorite characters on that show.
King Shark's excellent.
King Shark, but Poison Ivy's my bitch though. I fucking love Poison Ivy.
She's so fucking just like she's like Blossom to me.
I think she's more like Daria.
Yes, that's what I meant. Daria. Why did I say Blossom? That's exactly what I meant. She's like very very Daria.
So, and I couldn't wait to talk to you guys about this. So next up, we have the Madam Web movie.
Oh God.
I could not wait to see you roll your eyes at this. So this is a conversation that we've all had before. And we've talked about how Sony's problem isn't the casting. It's their creative. Javi, please put a pin in this and make this a video just so people can see Brandon's face and his annoyance right now, because I have been waiting all day to see this. So Harley Quinn has cast Isabella Merced, who was, I guess, Dora the Explorer, Dakota Johnson from Javi's favorite movie, 50 Shades of Grey, Sydney Sweeney.
Movie series,
I'm sorry. Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria, Celeste O'Connor, who was in Freaky and the new Ghostbusters, and they just cast yesterday Emma Roberts.
They got a 28-year-old Madam Web. First of all, why does Madam Web have a fucking movie? Who asked for this?
Well,
did anyone ask for this?
It's not going to be like Madam Web. They're making this a doctor. She's going to be the Doctor Strange of the Sony Marvel.
This is worse than that Alfred Pennyworth show on Epix. This is worse than that. I don't think there's a single solitary person that says, you know what I can't wait to see? A Madam Web movie.
So I'm guessing you don't care about this?
No, I don't care at all.
Super Bowl, do you care about this at all?
There's a reason why I'm silent, bro. Like, this is a waste of time. Sony's wasting my time. Sony's wasting everybody's time. Sony hates you. Sony doesn't like you. Sony hates you. Sony hates you. Sony hates your mom. Sony hates your wives, your children.
Yes.
So Sony is the most disrespectful studio in existence, and they know exactly what they're doing. They are trying to generate enough hate so all the seals can finally break and Satan can be risen again and rule the world.
Did you really
because of Sony?
I couldn't have said it better myself. They got that Kraven the Hunter movie coming, right?
Well, I don't give a flying.
People might want to see that because Kraven the Hunter is kind of interesting. What's the chances that it's a good movie? 0.
Yeah. Is there a number less than 0? You're the math guy, Brandon. Is there a number less than that?
Yes, there are numbers less than 0. And there's that. I'll give them 0.
Okay.
They eliminate Into the Spider-Verse. That's a great movie.
Yeah, but I mean,
this movie's gonna bomb so hard, and I can't wait.
I almost feel like they didn't make that. Like, I don't want to give them credit for that. Like, I feel like, Sony plagiarized that movie. They found some, I don't know, black artists in Harlem.
Not to go too off topic, old man, but I know you like Jessica Drew. What do you think about Issa Rae playing Spider-Woman?
Absolutely love it. I'm all for Issa Rae doing anything.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's been about a year when they cast.
Excellent.
So next up we have Hobby's Krakoa update. What's going on in Krakoa, Hobby?
Nothing major. We just have people know that mutants don't die now. Apparently, that's a thing. Dr. Sinister, his original form, is working with the organization that wants to kill mutants, and he knows all the secrets.
I heard Destiny had some type of revelation.
She did. There's a lot. Xavier's psycho son might become the god of all mutants, which is going to be also interesting. I
don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Storm is the queen of Soul, and Krakoa of Mars. She's constantly fighting. She's a beast right now. Also, with all that happening plus more, it seems like I forgot their names. We just had a movie with them. Sorry, guys. What's up? Say that again. Sorry. Not the New Mutants. Celestials created them.
Oh, the Eternals. The
Eternals, yes. So as we know, Eternals are made specifically to hunt and kill deviants. They've gone through quite a eye-opening experience, learning more and more about their true identities and what they really meant to do. And so they're finding out that mutants can also be considered deviants. And so the fact that Krakoa exists, Arako's on Mars, rose alarms in their deviant killing systems. And so they're going to be attacking them as well. So Judgment Day is coming to the X-Men and the other mutants in more ways than one. Also, let's not forget Moira X is also working for the people trying to kill them, and she's responsible for Krakoa. So it is crazy right now, bro. There's a reason why there's like 25 X-Men books right now. There's a lot.
Are you reading Legion of X?
I am reading Legion of X, bro, and it's crazy. It's
really good.
My favorite book right now.
Okay, I need to check that out.
So let me also add to something, Hobby, that with everything going on, the fact that Destiny said that what's going on with Orcus isn't as scary as everything else she's seen is something else. And we also have to add that Sinister has been cloning mutants. He's cloned Moira. So he's killing Moira to see how things react.
And he's cloned her more than once. It's like we knew for a while that shit was gonna get crazy for mutants, right? Like there was a lot of things happening, and we're like, damn, shit's gonna hit the fan. But this is some crazy. If you're not reading, like, I don't know what you're doing if you're not reading any X-Men books. Like there's 3,200 of them right now. You pick one.
Can y'all give me an update on Hank McCoy? Because I haven't read in 2 months, so I'm 2 months behind.
Well, I'm not reading X-Force. So I'm not familiar with what's happening with him. I just know that he
almost got his ass whooped by someone on Taco.
Oh wow.
You read that one, Hobby.
Actually, yes. But he almost did, but he held his own in that fight. I thought you meant he actually got his ass whooped, but he held his own in that. But he's not making any friends. Most of Krakoa agree with you, Brandon, and Beast is a piece of shit. But like it's yet to be seen. Like, honestly, with everything happening, they're gonna need people like him, because I'm telling you, the power leap, the power jump that Marvel has given their Eternals recently has been ridiculous. Like they went up against Thor and gave him some problems. They went up against the Phoenix and gave her some problems. So this isn't gonna be, and they're just one group of people aiming for them. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they survive this, because as we know, mutants tend to die. This particular instance, death may be a little bit more complicated for them, but I'm telling you, bro, people are gunning for them, and it's gonna get crazy.
Javi, are you reading X-Men 92?
I actually 90. Is it 92 or 93? 90. Yeah, 92. 97. Is that what it is?
I think it's X-Men 97.
Oh, 97.
Yeah, like it's X. Yeah, I'm reading it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Is it good? I wanted to get into that. I love the art.
It's very interesting. I will not to spoil anything. At the moment, it's really a self-contained story outside of what's happening. Is another reality. It's a twist on. It's essentially a look at what the Fox animated version of the X-Men would be, with a little Krakoa chaser. If you read it, that will make sense to you, and it's very interesting.
And they stayed real close to the source material. Like in the first issue, before Wolverine started talking, he gurred.
Yeah, like all the little things we talk about, like Wolverine not using his claws to kill people, and like all the like little corny sayings.
He killed somebody in this though.
Oh yeah, it is. But you can see they kind of hearken into it. I don't know how to explain it, man. You got to read it.
Obviously, Brandon straight up and down. Just read. I really think.
Yeah, it's really good.
Nothing else.
I like the art because it looks like the TV show. I was like, this looks interesting.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly. I don't want to, because it's just like the current X-Men. It's really it's suspenseful. There's like little, there's things that can be spoiled, and part of it is kind of like figuring out what the hidden secrets are. So it's really interesting.
And when you find out who their Moira McTaggart is, it's pretty funny.
I love
the twist.
Yeah, it's so good.
Twist on that, and I can't even. It was dope. Speaking of reading things, Harvey, you wanted to talk about Dark Crisis.
Yeah, just I was gonna actually tell you to take it off the docket, but only because it's so fresh right now, and I know both of you guys aren't really reading it.
I read the first issue when with everything that happened with the Teen Titans. I wasn't sure if something else came out after that. Though.
Oh no. There's only two, other than the Dark Crisis one. There's only been two tie-in issues that's been released. It's Teen Titans and The Flash. So I'll give people a chance to catch up on it. But I will say this, since we are talking about it, it's a crisis. It's a DC crisis, and these are always good points to jump into DC Comics. People always ask me when I need a good jumping off point. I need a good point to enter into these comic book stories that have spanned so much time and they're so complicated. And there's points where it's a really good time to do that. And any crisis point in DC is a good point, because it ends with a reset at the end of the day.
Oh man, can I tell you something in comic books that's going to get your dick hard?
I'm listening.
Guess who just joined Image Comics to do a book? Tom King.
Oh shit!
His first Image Comics book is coming out in August.
I don't even coming out in August. Just shut up and take my money, man.
It's called Love Everlasting. Here's the synopsis. From the superstar award-winning creator Tom King and Elsa Chariter comes a new ongoing series in the tradition of Sandman and Saga. So it's like a cross between Sandman and Saga. Joanne Peterson discovers that she is trapped in an endless, terrifying cycle of romance, a problem to be solved, a man to marry, and every time she falls in love, she's torn from her world and thrust into another teary saga. Her bloody journey to freedom and revelation starts in this breathtaking, groundbreaking first issue. Tom King doing an Image book.
Stop.
Freedom.
Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
A cross between Sandman and Saga? Yes, please.
Yeah, please. I'm all in. Like those are two of the best comic books that have ever been written. So it would take a major malfunction for Saga to not become one of the greatest comic books ever read. I always tell
Saga's
people,
on break right now, by the way, old man, so you can catch up if you haven't caught up.
What is?
Saga's on break right now.
Oh, hold the fuck
so you can catch up.
It was a monthly buy. I read Saga every issue. Like I didn't fuck around. I bought it. I didn't know it was on break again. Fucking pissed at that.
It's on break.
It's really fucking good. So let's get to the moment we've all been waiting for. Something that we talked about in the previous episode of BBN, Herogasm. It finally happened. Javi, did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
We want to know what you think, old man.
Yes, seriously.
I loved it. And I think me and Brandon talked about this, about how this was probably the best episode that they've done. This was a perfect episode. They gave you all of the random sex and stuff that you needed, but they didn't sacrifice the show. They didn't take away from the story. It was absolutely fantastic. But let's get to the smut before we get to the other stuff. Doug, there was flying dildos. There was ice dicks.
Ice dildos.
Ice dildos.
What's his name? What's Iceman's version name? Something Frostbite? No, not Frostbite.
Yeah, I think it is Frostbite. I think it is Frostbite. I think it is Frostbite. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. But he was there, and I was like, there was a moment I'm watching this, and I thought to myself, Javi and Diddy would lose their mind if Termite popped up like that and then rubbed their whatever vagina they came out of all on their coat.
Cold.
Yo, MM was violated.
Yeah, he was violated.
Violated constantly. Bro, listen, I was disappointed.
Go ahead.
It was like Herogasms was an event. Like there's a whole chapter of Herogasms, right? Like there's a whole tie-in book, Herogasms chapter of The Boys.
Yes.
And they condensed all that into, the final 2/3, maybe the final third of that of one show.
Yes.
And the way they hyped it up, like, oh, there's certain things we can't show, we can't do this, blah blah blah. Like we've seen worse. We've seen worse in other seasons. So I mean, I don't know.
Probably though.
I think they set the bar too high.
Have we seen worse?
Like I said before, the first episode of this show, a guy shrunk down into a dude's dick hole, massaged the inside of his dick hole, and then blew up inside of his dick.
Yeah, but we also seen a dude who got whale spermed on him.
That's fine.
There was also a ton of shit going on in the background.
Yeah, the little Easter eggs. The little Easter eggs were awesome. Like I get it, but I'm just saying, like, yo,
little Easter eggs there. Let me tell you that.
The way they hyped it up, I thought it was gonna be like, yo, like shit, like, yo, P Valley has worse stuff than that. Well not worse, but it's more explicit than that.
But you also got to remember, like, P Valley is actually specifically based on a strip club, like, so they're gonna show more.
Yeah, this show is based off of sadistic heroes that get off on the worst kinks and fetishes ever, bro. Like,
yeah, I agree with you, but you can't just do smut for the sake of smut, and that's what's making the Boys TV show better than the comic book.
But Herogasms is smut for the sake of smut.
Yeah.
It's debauchery, bro. Like that's the whole. We're supposed to be disgusted by the heroes after this. After this, I'm just like, all right, they just getting nasty. That's like,
yeah, but
they barely mentioned the abuse that the sex workers were having, and that was a major part. I'm not saying they should highlight it like highlight it like it was in the comic book, but like the whole part was like the heroes, the people think. Matter of fact, the whole premise of this Herogasms is way smaller than the one in the comic book. In the comic book, Herogasms, all the heroes pretty much go like there's like a major event happening that they need to save the world, but instead of that happening, they're in an island fucking their brains out and killing people, right? And this is just some old ass B-lister, C-lister heroes fucking each other in a fucking old ass timeshare. Like that's bullshit to me. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing you're forgetting. If they wanted to do Herogasm in the way that it is in the comic books, it would have to be an entire season.
I mean, we did see a man fucking an octopus.
He was fucking and getting head from an octopus. Like he was getting from the octopus and it was fucking him in the ass.
True. But in Herogasms in the comic, the friggin' vice president was there. You know what I mean? Like,
well, we're not gonna have the vice president on The Boys going, I want my dicky sucked. I need my dick.
No, I get it.
But like, I don't get me wrong. I would do with if there was more. Would I have been upset about it? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I also think that there was just way too much in Herogasm for them to really do it the way I think it would have served justice. Because there's a lot more to Herogasm than just actual Herogasm.
No, but the episode in general was entertaining. The episode in general was awesome. I don't want to take away from that. So
I thought I stand by. I think it was the best episode that they've done so far.
Yeah.
I think they were actually fucking in real life too.
Are you serious? There's no way they were fucking in real life.
There's a story that Aaron Moriarty, Starlight, mistook lube for hand sanitizer when they were shooting that day. I'm not sure why you would need lube if it was all fake.
Oh my God. The Boys cast kept mistaking lube for hand sanitizer during Herogasm.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. And I'm all here for it. So I got a question for you. I already know Javi's going to say that, but I'm curious to know what you're going to say. If you guys were single and had superpowers, would you go to Herogasm?
Who answers first?
Oh, I'll answer first. Yeah, I'm absolutely going.
I would probably go.
I'm
There need to be
here.
more black people there. though.
Yeah, I'm
Black
at
women.
here.
Well, Charmaine said the same thing.
I'm going crazy at here. What? Yo, I will be, I will have Herogasm shirts. I have a Herogasm tumbler that I keep my water in that I drink every day. Like that'll be my favorite. That'll be my Comic-Con. That'll be my favorite event every year.
Yo, I can't see you going to Herogasm.
You can't see me going to Herogasms?
I can't see you going to Herogasm.
If I was a hero, if I was like a superhero or some shit,
I couldn't see you
and
going.
I was single,
Yeah.
why?
A suit.
Like, I just feel like you'd be too disgusted by everything that's going on.
Sex doesn't disgust me.
No. Sex doesn't disgust you, but the people there would disgust you.
Oh, but if I'm a soup, I'm one of them, bro. Like, I'm already resigned. If I'm a soup in that world, I'm gonna be a fucked up individual because I just feel like that's just what you are once you become the soup.
Brandon, you going?
If there was more black women, yeah, I'd go.
What if okay, you know what? I'll ask a question that I asked Auntie Maine and Auntie Stephanie. Was talking to them about this, and then like, would you go or whatever? If you could fuck one person from the Boys show, who you fucking? And they Charmaine was not happy with my pick.
We don't see too many women on The Boys. The only answer for me would be Maeve, probably.
Okay. I feel like Superwoman will say the exact thing I'm gonna say. Superwoman, who you picking?
Yo, that Russian chick.
Oh, Nina.
Yeah.
So, yo,
Victoria, maybe.
So,
Hey, wait, which one? No, the mean one, the one that's like killing people.
yeah,
Yeah,
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah, her. Hell yeah, her, bro. Hell yeah.
So I'm fucking Stormfront.
Absolutely not.
I am beating Stormfront down.
See, here's the difference, right? So I'm on record saying Tommy Loren could catch it, right? I've been on record saying that.
Oh, yeah, she can definitely catch it.
But here's the thing: Tommy Loren isn't a literal Nazi. That's what it is for me with like Stormfront's a literal Nazi, bro. Like,
Let me tell you, if you fuck her though, right? If she's fucking you, right? And like you're fucking her, right? At the end of the day, she can spout all that Nazi shit you want. If she wanted the dick, then you know.
nah, man, I can't get that. Yo, I'm gonna let you hold this one.
I'm
gonna let you hold this one. I don't kink shame, bro. Nah, I'm good.
No, we did an episode called the King Shame King.
Honestly,
Yeah,
you
you're
want to know my weird one? Stillwell.
Really?
Which one is Stillwell?
She's kind of a MILF.
The CEO?
No.
Oh no! Oh, yeah. She's bad. She's bad.
Stillwell's the one.
Homelander was drinking her breast milk.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
I'd fuck Ashley before I fuck Stillwell.
Nah, I'm not attracted to Ashley at all.
I'm telling you, the only answer is Victoria, bro.
Nah, I'm fucking Stormfront.
She's a pegger, bro.
Huh?
She'll show you things.
Who?
She'll teach you things about your manhood you never knew existed.
Who's this?
Victoria, whatever her name is, Russian one.
Yeah, I'm Russian. She's not Russian, dude. He's
talking about Nina.
Oh, Nina. Nah, I'm
Little
cool.
Nina.
I'm cool.
Who's Little Nina?
Little Nina's a Russian one.
The one that Frenchie is tied in with.
That's Little Nina.
Yeah, her, bro. She's fire.
Cool. I'm cool. I'm not into
You're crazy. But you fight. Oh, that was crazy.
Dog, I told you I had one bad experience with someone trying to put a finger on my ass, and ever since then I'm cool on it.
Still well.
Yo, she'll kill people on your behalf. Like, yo, she would love me. She would love me to death. She would.
Fucking Stormfront.
Stormfront would not love me at all.
You say that. If she wants to dick that much, then she obviously don't hate black people that much.
She's a Nazi, bro. I'm
and on top of that, she could be on her deathbed and still jerk you off.
That is commitment.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking small.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this. When you get this audio back, that whole part's not gonna be on there.
That should have been the old man Wade show. I'm fucking Stormfront. Dog. Like, she easily has the best body out of everyone that's not named May.
Nah, Victoria or Nina.
And Victoria
Nina.
Nah, I'm telling you right now, Aya Cash easily has the best body out of everybody on that show, not named fucking Queen Maeve.
Who does she play?
Queen Maeve?
No, Aya Cash or whatever.
Stormfront.
I'd rather mess with that senator that blows up people's heads.
Yeah. Until you make her nut and her fucking like, it'll make her nut and her fucking, she blows up your fucking head, both of them.
She has to be looking at you though, so if you're behind her, you won't get blown up.
Boom.
Like you say that.
That's what she said on the show.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she has to be looking at you in order to blow up your head. Like make eye contact.
Oh, no, she has to be looking at the body part for it to blow up. Okay.
It's crazy how none of us mentioned Starlight, and she's supposed to be like the hot one.
She's not really supposed to be the hot one. She's like the wholesome one. Don't get me wrong.
I would Starlight.
I wouldn't.
I'm not into her at all.
No, in no way, shape, or form.
Mm-mm.
I don't think she's unattractive on any level.
No, she's not unattractive. She's not. She's obviously she's a pretty girl, but that's about it.
Yo, what did you just call her?
So she's no Queen Maeve.
I thought you called her Snow Queen Maeve.
Yeah, Queen Maeve. Yeah, Queen Maeve is number 2 for me.
Oh man,
Queen Maeve is number 2 for me.
Yeah, I Queen Maeve's number 2 for me, but I think I'm going
And then MM's ex-wife. She's number 3.
Yeah, she's there.
That's it.
I think that's all we got. Gentlemen.
Boom.
So, comic book recommendations. It doesn't have to be something you're reading now. Just represent something you're reading. Something you want to recommend to people in general.
I talked about Tom King earlier. Go read all his miniseries on DC. Read Adam Strange, Strange Avengers, which is fucking insane and incredible. It's DC Black Label. Read Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow. Read Mr. Miracle. Like all 3 of those are just fucking A+, A+, A+.
Ollie, what you got?
I'm rereading the Cyclops series by Greg Rucka, drawn by one of my favorite artists. Old man knows this, Russell Dutterman.
Yeah, he's a fucking animal.
It's just excellent. It's written during a period of time where a lot of people didn't like Cyclops. He became more extreme, and Beast brought the old version of the X-Men into the present. And this is a younger version of Cyclops who left the X-Men and went to become a space pirate with his dad. And it's really cool, man. Like Cyclops, as you know, is probably my favorite X-Men. He is my favorite X-Men. And It's a fun story. And if you don't like Cyclops, or if you don't know anything about him, and you want to get to know more, I would suggest this series. It's a good one.
Oh, one recent thing. Read the Kang miniseries. A lot of people want to learn more about Kang. This miniseries is great.
The most recent one, right?
Yeah, the most recent one.
Yeah, and the art was crazy on that one.
I actually remember you talking about that, Javi, like really talking about how great it was.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great series.
I'm gonna go two. Both of them are gonna be Harley Quinn related. First, I'm gonna go Harley. It's a Black Label comic book. It's a retelling of Harley Quinn's story. It's done in a very soap opera-ish kind of way, where Joker's kind of smooth. He's still a psychopath, but he's smooth in the way he talks to Harley. Is dope. It's written by Stefan Sajik. I know I'm gonna fuck this gentleman's name up. It's STJEPANSEJIC. It's the artwork's incredible. The story's dope. Everything about this is good. I also want to say read the T. Franklin Harley Quinn, the animated series, Eat, Bang, Kill Tour, 10 out of 10. The artwork's dope. It continues directly after season 2 of Harley Quinn ends. So you get what happened in between season 2 and season 3. There are some surprise pop-ups. Batgirl's in it. That woman's in it for a hot second. Commissioner Gordon is still following her. It's a really good series. I think everyone should check it out if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, the show.
Does he know she's Batgirl yet?
I can't remember if he said. I think he told her in season 2.
Also, Game of Thrones comes back next month.
Game of Thrones, or which show?
It's called House of the Dragon.
Okay, yes, excellent. Also, yep, bought my tickets for Thor and Love and Thunder.
I need to do that. When does it come out?
The 7th, I believe. That's when my tickets are for.
A week from tomorrow.
Oh shit! I'm probably gonna miss. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I bought my tickets like 3 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, because you got them when you got me and Valkyrie ones when you got your
IMAX, downtown Boston.
I can't wait. You guys have any parting words? So I guess we're gonna cover the Game of Thrones shit when that comes out.
Yeah. When I was at your mama's house, she told me to tell you, stop leaving your socks in the corner.
Hey Brandon, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at that cool black nerd, arguing with people mostly about politics recently.
Yeah, I've been on one
and hyping up the Clippers.
Yeah, y'all got my guy. I'll be rooting for John Wall this year.
That's right.
John Wall's my guy. So
Mr. Mia Khalifa.
What?
Look it up.
Oh, yeah, I don't give a shit about that at all. Javi, where can they find you besides on someone's mom's house?
Your mom's job, waiting to pick her up because your soccer practice went late.
Just one time, I'd like him to actually promote the Old Man Wade Facebook page. Can I ask these questions just once? Just once. That's all.
It's probably not going to happen.
You can find me on Old Man Wade Com on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can find me on the Old Man Wade Facebook page. I think. Oh, and also the Old Man Wade Show. Please don't forget that. We are doing our thing. I actually talked about Herogasm with Auntie Maine and my aunties from Mocha Minutes podcast. So it was dope shit. So I'm happy that that's going to come out. Thank you both for doing this. And never forget that the first time you hear Wolverine, he says, "All right, you freaks, just hold it. If you really want to tangle with someone, why not try your luck against the Wolverine?" Why he was the Wolverine, I don't know. But as always, be excellent to each other. Peace. This is the part where she goes,
Bald.
Black.
Bald.
Black.
Bald.
Black.
Bald.
Black.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Bald.
black, black, black.